My review video for the Young Hand compressor was going pretty good until I destroyed the compressor. Hold on a second. So I destroyed the compressor by screwing that thing in too tight, using the wrong tool for the job, and being in too much of a hurry. So definitely, I said it before in the video, but read the instructions and take your time with this thing, and don't do what I did and wreck it like that. So what am I going to do now with this compressor? Well, I can't really return it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put this on the Airgun classifieds, tell the dudes on there what happened, and one of those old timers will say, no problem, you know, I'll make you a new block, or you can screw it in, or else send me the compressor, you know, I'll sell it for 200 bucks or something, and some guy will, you know, morph that in and it'll be all good. Okay, so when someone leaves a comment, I see it right here, and I always go on there and say something back to them because I really like talking to people. So this guy watched my Y-Rock video, and he says, is this just a rich guy that has money to blow on air guns, question mark? Seriously, though. Okay, actually, I'm totally not rich. Whoa. So that's a $1,000 gun right there, and it's super nice. I'll just stop you right there. Okay, so I just bought a $1,000 gun. So when I buy a gun like this, okay, this is $1,000 right here. Now, I'm going to shoot it for a little bit, but I'm going to keep it nice, and I'm going to sell it when I'm done with it, and then I'm going to get 900 bucks out of it. So really, I have a certain amount of money that I roll with the air guns, and I just keep it rolling. And then I can own and try many air guns, because you can sell them on the used air gun classifieds or eBay or whatever you want, and you're ready to rock and roll. So what are the airgun classifieds? So what I usually do is I just go to Google and I type in the Airgun classifieds. Alright, now there's going to be 3 top ones that come up, and these are the ones that I've been using for years. Now I'm just going to show you yellow first, because yellow is really the classified forum that pretty much made me as far as an airgun collector. This is the newer version of it, and I used to go on the old version and buy my air guns, and I got a lot of really nice guns for very good prices, one at a time, and I built a really crazy collection. But basically, you can go on here and shop for anything you want. That's a magazine right there for a Benjamin Bulldog. This guy's got some magazines, and there's a lot of air guns on here. This is also a great way to learn what air guns are what. Like, I didn't know anything about air guns, so I'd go on here and I'd click on something and I'd say, I don't know what a Day-State Huntsman looks like, right? So I would go on here and, oh, here's a Day-State Huntsman, and then I'd see how much it is. So yeah, right there is the Day-State Huntsman, and these are regulated now. It looks like he's got a Huget moderator on there, but I learned all that stuff from the Airgun classifieds and just clicking on people's for sale ads and stuff like that. So that's one cool thing about the classifieds. Look at that beauty. Alright, so like this is probably like a $1,500 gun or something. This guy might have it for $1,100. So yeah, like personally, I probably wouldn't buy that one because you can probably get it for like $900. Okay, so yeah, there's a lot of cool things on here. The other cool thing about here, and this is one of the funnest things, is just the airgun talk. So let me see if I just go to forums right here. Okay, now airgun talk right here. You go here, and they're always talking about something interesting, and there's always something that, you know, I feel that I have something to contribute, so I'll comment on it. And let's just see what they're talking about today. Okay, here's an introduction to PCP airguns. That's something you can read. Yeah, so they're talking about the FX Wildcat right there. Here's a guy that needs some Y-Rock parts. And so you can just jump on here and start talking with everybody. And yeah, like this guy right here, I already commented on his thing because I have a Hammer Millie 850. And so he saw a crack on top, and I said, well, I'll check mine. I'll see if it's got a crack on there too. You know, right here is one of my videos I posted. So, you know, you just click on this right here and you can watch one of my videos on the Airgun channel. So, lots of cool stuff on that site. Now, we're going to go back, and this is going to be my number 2 pick. And so, this is the oldest Airgun classifieds, and you don't really have to be a member here to post an ad. Anyone can post an ad. And so, with all these Airgun classifieds sites, you need to only use PayPal. And when you pay someone, you pay for goods and services, or you have them send you an invoice and you list what you're buying, and then PayPal is going to give you full purchase protection. So that's cool. So the cool thing about this site too is that there's a lot of pictures on it, and so I've got a lot of awesome deals on this. I used to check this every day, and I got some guns off here that you wouldn't believe, but you know, I used to catch everybody right away. So so this is guy's got some hand nail something. So you know, people have antique air guns on here. I don't have the time, but I could probably buy air guns off here, antique ones, and then sell them on eBay for more money. Come across stuff like that. And the other cool thing about this and the Airgun Classifieds is if you want to buy a gun and some rare gun that came out, they don't make it anymore, and you really liked it, you want to get one, then you can put a wanted ad on here and you just say what you want. And once again, people are going to say, oh, I got one of those, send me a cash or money order or whatever. And don't do that. Make everybody use PayPal. If someone says they got something, you do a PayPal thing, you say what you're buying on there, send a payment for goods, and you're 100% covered. If they are full of BS, they won't even accept the PayPal payment in the first place. But, you know, if they're full of BS, then PayPal will give you your money back. If someone also sends you like a 2x4 instead of a gun, PayPal gives you your money back. Alright, so this is American Airgun Classifieds, and that's a really cool one too. I check that all the time. Now, the number one Airgun Classifieds site, and this is my personal favorite, is Airgun Nation. And this is Ted's holdover. Everybody knows Ted, and he's the number one airgun video guy. And the reason I like Ted is because he's always got that scientific angle, and he really knows his stuff, and I've learned a lot from that guy. Anyway, he actually started this site, and I'm not sure if he's involved in it now, but there he is right there. Him and Michael is actually the owner of the site, and Michael runs it and everything. And so there's some cool guys in the airgun world, and this is just a great site. Like, this is their classified section, and I've got a lot of guns off here as well. I got my Sig Sauer MCX off of here, and let's just look at this. See, you could get, oh, they didn't show it, but you can get, you know, a moderator off of here if you want. Or you can get, let's just see one of the cool guns. This is one of my ads right here. Okay. So, I got this for 175 bucks. You can buy this off the Airgun Nation Classifieds. And hopefully I will sell it, and then I can spend the money on something else. But I did a review on this gun. You know, it's still brand new. And so someone can buy it up there, get a brand new gun for a couple bucks less. Let's see. This is a want to buy ad. I really like these semi-auto Avanics, so I put a want to buy on here, ad on here, and showing all these semi-auto Avanicses, and yeah, and it works. You know, sometimes someone will call me and they'll have a gun like this, and I'll get a gun like this for like 1,200 bucks. It's really cool. So once again, we got Airgun Nation is actually, we're gonna go to the forums section here, and this is actually a wealth of knowledge and information in here, because all of these are actually discussion groups right here. And so if you want to know about PCP air guns, or you got a question about anything, hunting, general air, you just click on one of these categories. So let's just say my scope was doing something silly. Okay, so I'm going to click on here. Alright, now I just hit a new topic right there, and I'll say something like, my scope is shooting to the left. Why? Why do you think that's happening? And then all these guys on here are super smart, and they've been air gunning for like longer than I've been alive, I'm sure. So they you know, some really smart dudes will tell you exactly what's going on, and I've got lots of help really easily. And it's also just fun to talk about stuff. You look on here, let's see a section that I like here. So I'm going to look on PCP air guns. Oh yeah, they have some great videos sometimes, but you know, see if any of these interest me now. I was thinking about getting an FX 700mm Impact X. Okay, I almost bought that yesterday. And I still might buy it this week, but you know, this guy's talking all about it. You can read this, and then you'll be way smarter on the gun you want to get. So anyway, so that's the 3 airgun classified sites. Okay, Airgun Nation, American Airgun Classifieds right here, and finally Yellow, good old Yellow, which is now called AirgunWarriors.com. And so basically, you can, between these 3 sites right here, you can build your own airgun collection. You can find out about air guns. You can sell your air guns, buy your air guns. And like I mentioned in the beginning of my video, I got a certain amount of airgun money. I buy one, I shoot it, I sell it, and I just keep it rolling. And so I've owned a lot of guns, and you can do the same thing. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.